Hollywood may seem like a world of glitz, glamour, and picture-perfect romances, but behind the dazzling red carpet smiles, there's always a deeper, messier reality. And right now, one name is stirring up controversy in the world of celebrity gossip: Blake Lively. Known for her breathtaking beauty, effortless charm, and seemingly flawless marriage to Ryan Reynolds, Blake has long been considered one of Hollywood's golden girls. But what if we told you that not everyone sees her that way? Because behind the perfect image lies a trail of scandals, feuds, and alleged husband stealing that have left some of Hollywood's biggest stars fuming. From Jennifer Garner suspecting her of breaking up her marriage with Ben Affleck to Scarlett Johansson allegedly resenting her for coming between her and Ryan Reynolds, the tea is piping hot. And we're about to spill every last drop. Was Blake really out here wrecking Hollywood's most iconic relationships? Or is she just another victim of the industry's relentless gossip mill? Let's dive in. The Jennifer Garner, Ben Affleck, Blake Lively love triangle. It all started back in 2010, during the filming of The Town, a gritty Boston crime thriller directed by and starring Ben Affleck. Blake Lively, fresh off her Gossip Girl success, landed the role of Ben's love interest, and let's just say the chemistry was off the charts. But here's where things get interesting. At the time, Ben Affleck was still very much married to Jennifer Garner, America's beloved girl next door. Their relationship had already been rumored to be on the rocks, but it wasn't until Blake entered the picture that things really started unraveling. Sources from the set claim that Blake and Ben were way too comfortable with each other, sharing private jokes, whispering between takes, and even sneaking off together after filming. Now, let's be real, Ben Affleck has a history of falling for his co-stars. We all remember how his romance with Jennifer Garner began, right? He was engaged to Jennifer Lopez when he filmed Daredevil with Garner, and before anyone knew it, he'd ended things with J.Lo and moved on with Jun. So, when rumors started swirling about him and Blake, people paid attention. And Jennifer Garner. She saw the red flags immediately. Reports claimed that Jun was furious about how close Ben and Blake were getting, especially since their romance in The Town was not just scripted, it was intensely passionate. Allegedly, Jun confronted Ben about his behavior multiple times, but as we all know, the marriage didn't survive. Just a few years later, in 2015, Jun and Ben announced their separation. And get this, Jennifer was so done with Blake Lively that in 2014, when Ben was offered a movie role that involved working with Ryan Reynolds, she personally intervened to get him to turn it down. Why? Because Ryan Reynolds just happened to be married to none other than Blake Lively. Coincidence? I think not. The Green Lantern scandal. Did Blake steal Ryan Reynolds from Scarlett Johansson? Now, if you thought that was messy, wait till you hear about how Blake and Ryan Reynolds' relationship really started. Flashback to 2010, when Blake was cast opposite Ryan Reynolds in Green Lantern. At the time, Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson, one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses. Scarlett and Ryan were considered a power couple, but as filming for Green Lantern progressed, cracks began to appear in their marriage. And who just so happened to be spending long hours with Ryan on set? Yep, Blake. According to insiders, Blake and Ryan's on-set relationship wasn't just friendly, it was flirty. They had undeniable chemistry, and crew members later claimed that the two were spending a lot of alone time together outside of work. The most shocking part: when Green Lantern premiered, Scarlett didn't even show up to support her husband while Blake and Ryan practically acted like a couple on the red carpet. And then, the bombshell: just 1 month after the film's release, Ryan and Scarlett announced their divorce. It was almost too perfectly timed. Scarlett never publicly addressed the rumors that Blake played a role in their split, but their actions spoke volumes. While Ryan and Blake didn't immediately go public, by late 2011, they were already seen vacationing together. And let's be real, when was the last time you saw Scarlett Johansson and Blake Lively at the same event? Exactly. Sources say Scarlett still holds a grudge and avoids Blake whenever possible. Blake's shady dig at Kate Middleton. Did she mock the princess? If you thought Blake's feuds were just limited to Hollywood, think again. She's even managed to stir up drama with the British royal family. Recently, Kate Middleton found herself at the center of a massive controversy after an edited family photo released by the palace went viral for all the wrong reasons. The picture was so obviously photoshopped that the internet roasted it mercilessly, accusing the royal family of covering something up. And guess who decided to jump into the chaos? Blake Lively. Blake posted a heavily edited photo of herself, along with the caption, "Totally not photoshopped. Zero editing whatsoever. Just flawless and perfect." The internet immediately saw it for what it was, a not-so-subtle dig at Kate Middleton's viral Photoshop scandal. Now, Blake thought she was being funny, but fans were divided. Some thought she was just being playful, while others found it insensitive, especially since Kate was already under immense public scrutiny at the time. And let's just say the royal family does not take kindly to being mocked. Blake may have thought she was making a joke, but this was one power move that could come back to haunt her. Leonardo DiCaprio dumped her for being too intense. Okay, now let's talk about Leonardo DiCaprio, because yes, Blake Lively dated Leo, and it was a whole thing. After her split from Gossip Girl co-star Penn Badgley, Blake wasted no time jumping into the arms of Hollywood's ultimate bachelor, Leonardo DiCaprio. The two were first spotted together in May 2011, living their best lives at the Cannes Film Festival. And for a moment, it seemed like Blake might just be the one to break Leo's infamous streak of dating 20-something models. But here's the thing, Leo has a type. He dates models, not actresses, and especially not actresses who come across as too eager. And apparently, that was exactly the problem with Blake. Reports later emerged that Blake was way too intense for Leo. She was sending him pictures of a doll every day, supposedly, as an inside joke, but let's be real, who does that? While Leo is used to casual flings and effortless relationships, Blake was allegedly already planning a future together, which completely freaked him out. By October 2011, just 5 months after their whirlwind romance began, Leo pulled the plug and dumped her. And what did Blake do? She immediately rebounded with Ryan Reynolds literally within weeks of breaking up with Leo. Now, whether or not Blake was really too much for Leo, one thing's clear: she wasted no time securing her next high-profile Hollywood husband. Hollywood's not-so-secret feuds, Blake versus her co-stars. Blake Lively may have crafted a reputation as Hollywood's golden girl, graceful, elegant, and effortlessly charming. But if you peel back the carefully curated image, you'll find that not everyone in the industry has been enchanted by her presence. While she dazzles on the red carpet and serves up couple goals with Ryan Reynolds, her history with co-stars tells a different story. From on-set tension with Leighton Meester to rumored clashes with Anna Kendrick, Blake's past suggests that not everyone in Hollywood is eager to be her BFF. The Leighton Meester drama, Gossip Girl's real-life feud. If you were a Gossip Girl fan, you probably adored the iconic friendship between Serena van der Woodsen, played by Blake Lively, and Blair Waldorf, played by Leighton Meester. Their on-screen chemistry made for some of the most iconic moments in teen drama history. But behind the scenes, that sisterly bond was far from reality. Leighton Meester, known for her down-to-earth personality and dedication to her craft, reportedly found it difficult to connect with Blake, who was more focused on turning Gossip Girl into a personal stepping stone to Hollywood's A-list. While Leighton kept her personal life low-key, Blake embraced the spotlight, attending every high-profile event, landing major magazine covers, and dating high-profile celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio. The tension between the two was so obvious that by the time the final seasons rolled around, their interactions became strictly professional. Crew members even claimed that they barely spoke outside of filming. When Leighton got married to Adam Brody in 2014, Blake was nowhere on the guest list. Now, some might argue that friendships fade, but considering the bond they shared on screen for 6 years, it raised eyebrows. Did Leighton and Blake ever truly get along? Or was their friendship just another Hollywood illusion? Blake versus Anna Kendrick, A Simple Favor, a not-so-simple relationship. Fast forward a few years to A Simple Favor, a 2018 thriller where Blake Lively starred opposite Anna Kendrick, an actress known for her no-nonsense attitude and quick wit. The two had undeniable on-screen chemistry, but their dynamic off-screen, not so much. While they never openly addressed any bad blood, rumors swirled about tension during production. Anna, who is typically known for her friendly and easygoing nature, never seemed particularly close to Blake. When doing press tour together, their interactions were cordial but noticeably distant, lacking the warmth and genuine camaraderie that co-stars usually exhibit while promoting a film. Reports from the set claimed that Blake had a habit of delaying production because she was highly particular about how she looked on camera. She allegedly demanded reshoots for scenes where she felt she didn't look her best. Anna Kendrick is known for being professional and valuing efficiency, so working alongside someone who allegedly put vanity above production schedules likely didn't sit well with her. And while the two never publicly clashed, Anna's subtle body language during interviews spoke volumes. Unlike her usual dynamic with co-stars, where she effortlessly jokes and bonds with them, her interactions with Blake felt forced. Fans even pointed out that in interviews where Blake wasn't present, Anna seemed much more relaxed and open, subtly hinting at the possible tension between them. Was Blake the queen bee on set? Beyond these two major feuds, there have been whispers about Blake being a bit of a diva on set. While she has never publicly had a meltdown or thrown tantrums like some Hollywood stars, insiders have suggested that she carries herself with an air of superiority, making it clear that she sees herself as above certain actors and crew members. One film insider even claimed that Blake has a habit of playing the game behind the scenes, carefully aligning herself with powerful producers and directors while keeping her distance from co-stars who don't serve her career's upward trajectory. This could explain why she doesn't have any strong friendships from past sets, and like many actors who form lifelong bonds with the people they work with, Blake seems to move on quickly once a project is done. So, the real question is Blake Lively just misunderstood? Or is she the type of star who prefers to keep a careful distance from her peers, prioritizing her own rise to fame over genuine friendships in Hollywood? One thing's for sure, if you look at her career, there are more burned bridges than lasting bonds. And in an industry where relationships mean everything, that might just say more about her than anything else. Hollywood's biggest homewrecker. Or just misunderstood. So, what do we think? Is Blake Lively a serial husband stealer who thrives off drama? Or is she just another Hollywood actress caught in the never-ending web of celebrity scandals? One thing's for sure, where there's smoke, there's fire. Between Jennifer Garner suspecting her of breaking up her marriage, Scarlett Johansson reportedly loathing her, and even Leonardo DiCaprio ghosting her for being too intense, Blake Lively has made a lot of enemies over the years. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more juicy Hollywood tea.